Hi, it's Malcolm here. How you doing? I'm what's known as Turnaround to Profit coach, and I like to help businesses turn around if they're either struggling or going backwards or whatever. So today's tip is about the subscription model. Okay, so I've actually got a couple of subscription model businesses myself, so I feel like I really know how they work. Recently, I took on a new client that's actually got a subscription model as well. And the first thing that I asked him was, what's your churn rate? How many people do you lose a month? And I was really surprised that he could not answer that simple question. Now, one of the great things about the subscription model is obviously that you get paid monthly. Okay, so the more you build it up, the more money that you can earn monthly. So it's a really interesting business to be part of. But you can also lose people. Now, we talk about things like churn rate, stick rate, or retention rate, if you like. So basically, we can look at it in two ways. One is, how many people do we lose every month by month? So let's just say you had a 10% churn rate, and you took on 100 new customers at one point in time, and then you didn't do any more marketing. If you had a 10% churn rate, then every month you'd lose 10 people. So in 10 months you'd have nobody left. It's one of the things people don't tell you about subscription models. They always go, oh yeah, it's great to have a subscription model, but you will lose people. And actually a 10% churn rate is a very good rate. It's more likely that it will be closer to 30% or even more. So it's important that you do things to try and keep customers happy. Now, the other way of looking at it, which is one of the ways I like to look at it, is the actual average time that a customer stays with you. So it could be like they stay with you 3 months on a row, or 5 months, or 10 months. That gives you a better idea of what a customer might be worth to you. So an example is, say you charge £47 a month for your services, or $47 or whatever it is, depending on where you're watching from. So if they stayed 3 months, they'd be worth about £141 or dollars to you. Okay, now that immediately says to you, well, okay, so I've got $141 for customer acquisition. Now, obviously, there'll be cost involved in that and profit and things like that. So you could, take out half of it or even 3/4 of it and still be left with $30 or $40 for customer acquisitions and be able to make profit from them. Now, once you also know that figure, whether it's 3, 4, 5 or whatever months it is, the next thing to do is say, well, how can I improve that? Because if you're at the moment only keeping customers for, say, 3 or 4 months, or 3 months, let's say, and go to 4 or 5 months, that goes from, say, £141 or dollars to 188 to £235 or dollars. So you can see what a difference it can make to your business by keeping customers for longer. And a lot of people don't see that metric, and so don't understand what a difference it can do to your business. So it's not just about how many you're losing, but it's how long you're keeping them for, which I particularly like, because that way it just tells me how much I've got per customer. And it's the way I show businesses that I teach to turn around or whatever. That's how I go about it. So, well, let's look at what you're doing now. That's your key metric, and let's move on from there. So giving your customers reasons to stay every month, keeping in touch with them, letting them know that you're improving the service, or there's something else coming along, or just keep on top of them and keep emailing them. Now, there are some people out there that go, no, once you've got them, don't contact them, because then as soon as they realize that they're still paying for something, then they're remove themselves. Well, if you want to do business that way, that's fine, but that's not the way you should really do business. You want people to stay with you because they like what you're offering, they like what you're doing, and the only way you're going to do that is to keep telling them how good your service is, what they've got, what they're getting, what new things are coming along, and it keeps you working for your customer, trying to give them more and more. The subscription box model is a classic example. That model tends to keep people quite a bit longer, and there's some of them who report 10 to 11 months of keeping a customer. But that's a classic example of a subscription model that you really have to be on the key every month and give them something really smart every month to keep them interested. So if you're going to go for that model, make sure that you're going to work hard to keep your customer. So that's my tip about subscription models, look at how long you keep a customer for and work out ways that you can keep them longer. And I'm the Turnaround for Profit coach. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.